I would say Pakistan has a it's a very low carbon energy mix. So about 50% of our grid is basically a mix of hydroelectricity. That's basically dams, so it's fairly green. There are no emissions there, and nuclear, which makes about 15%, and it also has low emissions. That's about 50%. We do another 20% with gas. Now, gas also relatively it's more efficient, it has lower emissions, and only 30% of our emissions are from either furnace oil or coal. So from a purely energy mix perspective, we're already fairly green. But to go more green, or more on the let's say transition towards the greener side, we just need massive development and massive investment in infrastructure. And frankly speaking, as I said earlier, I'd rather use those precious dollars to buy wheat to feed my population rather than to buy power plants. Just what's happening right now, you're aware that the price of LNG, the price of gas in the world, has increased by more than 4 to 5 times. So essentially, what's happening is Europe has bought all gas that's available in the market. So whatever was available for Pakistan or Bangladesh for, let's say, $10 or $12 per MMBTU, that same Europe is paying a $50 price for that same molecule of gas. To avoid blackouts in Europe, we essentially have blackouts in Pakistan and Bangladesh because we cannot afford that gas. So essentially what's happening is Europe is exporting blackouts to countries like Pakistan and Bangladesh. Again, if we are being priced out right now because we are poor and we cannot, for us, the quantum of dollars is precious. So either we can buy wheat or we can buy gas, and definitely we're going to buy wheat. We can live with blackouts, but we cannot live without wheat. So this is the trade-off that the global south is currently working with, and the realization of the same is not there in the global north. If you ask someone in Europe, how does your energy consumption affect someone in the global south, someone in Pakistan, Bangladesh? They wouldn't know. But whatever they're consuming in their households is essentially causing blackouts somewhere else. So I think these are the trade-offs that people really need to understand, that the world, the planet, has finite resources, and if someone is consuming more, if someone is consuming in abundance, there is always someone or millions out there who can't even afford a loaf of bread and are going hungry at night.